Hey, family, come on in here. I'm trying to get stuff set up, so bear with me. Hold on. Who do I have in here? Hold on. Hold on, family. All right. Hey, family. How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Who we got in here? I came in here because I'm doing trying to make sure I do stuff, not just do one thing a week. Um, my lips are dry, so bear with me. And again, y'all, I'm trying to get used to looking this way and not looking down. So, what's the dealio, family? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all, this is who I got in here. Come on, let me see who I got in here. Who do I have in here this wonderful evening? What's going on? Let's see. Let's read along. Jasmine off the Hebrew. That's what I'm finna call you. Because I'm finna mess it up. Just Reese. Second Exodus. What's going on? Janae. I hope I'm saying it right. Game. I'm just finna call you. I'm not even finna do all. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not finna mess you up. Anaya. I hope I'm saying it. Anaya. Hello. Um, Soretta. I hope I'm saying it right. Seed thrower. NY. What's going on, Terrence Jackson? Lynn. Let's see. Who else I got in here? Avaya, Andre Bell, Child of the Book, Stephanie. What's going on, family? What's going on with y'all? I'm trying to make sure I'm not that close to my dog. Act like she is having. Lay down. Oh. Y'all hear her in the background. She a little mad. She got to lay down. I done took her outside twice. Well, not once. She trying to go one more time, and I'm like, really, girl? You really finna do this right now? You really get ready to do this? Oops. Sorry, y'all. Somebody said I need to cut my phone off. So silent. I put my phone on silent. So let me see. Hold on, let me let this person know. All right. But yeah, I took her out once. She ready to go back out again. And I'm like, girl, come on. I just took you out. Hold on, family. I'm trying to learn how to do this. So bear with me. But oh man, my dog is a diva. She is the diva. She is the true diva. My daughter decides to change her dog food. So when you do that, you got to take them out every few minutes. Hold on. Oh yes, William. I'm gonna be at. Okay, so y'all, I am going to be speaking at a assembly. Most people who know me know that even though I have this channel that Yah has blessed me with, thank you so much, Child of the Book. Thank you. Anybody knows me knows that Yah is working on me. God is working on me. Yahweh is working on me when it comes to speaking. Can y'all believe that? That I have I'm shy. Yeah, I'm shy. I know it's shocking. Don't act like it's shocking. Don't be too shocked. But actually I am. So I've gotten better and better and better. The first ever speaking engagement, I would say, kind of like a speaking engagement, was at Boom Church in Atlanta. And it, it was funny. Me and my daughter came with every piece of equipment that I had, like laptop, iPad, everything, so I can reference. And we came there with a whole bunch of stuff. And actually, I ended up just standing up there talking. So, but yes, I'm shy. Yeah. But I know that where God is taking me, He's pulling me out of my shell. Yeah, I have a shell, people. Don't be too shocked. I am. If you ever came across me in person, I'm very personable. I will say I'm very much like, hey, I'm very friendly. I'm like, my mom said you can make a friend with anybody. I said I know it. Pray for me. But far as just like being outgoing, I'm the person in the back, quiet. So y'all don't laugh at me. But I'm getting better. Because I know that's where God is leading me. So I'm prepared. I'm prepared. I have everything I need from I have an idea of where I'm going. So far as speaking, but I will be at Seventh Day Harvest on Saturday. And I will be speaking. So and I'll do anything for my brother at 7 Day Harvest. That's my bro. That's my bro. Him and his amazing wife. They are amazing people. So they asked me to come. I said, okay, I'm coming. But it's just this is the season that Yah has me in, and I got to be at peace with where He's taking me, and not even at peace. Where He's taking me, I have to just be ready. Be also ready. That's the word of God, ain't it? Um, well, I'm going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina on Saturday, and like I said, I'll be speaking at Seventh Day Harvest, and that's in Charlotte, North Carolina. So anybody's in the area, you're welcome to come. The service starts at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock p.m. So um this will be new territory for me. Well, not necessarily. I take that back. I'm not gonna say it's new territory for me because it's not that new to me, but it's still like new. Like, you know, um it this is the YouTube world has taken me out of my shell. Yes, I'm totally out of my shell now. So it's like I don't even have an option anymore. It's like, come out. Y'all laughing, but I'm serious. Oh yeah, I'm used to the weather. Wide Awake was like, be safe. I live in Virginia, just a couple hours away, so the weather is horrible. If it's too bad, sis will get a hotel room and stay there until it subsides. Cause I don't want to be stuck on the side of the road. But yeah, it's this is coming out of my shell. But like I said, this is where y'all's leading me. So I gotta be at peace with it. And I'm at peace with it. I don't want to say it like that. I take that back. I'm excited about it. I'm excited where y'all's leading me. He's leading me to something different. And I gotta be good with it. Why I keep saying I gotta be good? It's not that I gotta be good with it. I'm good with it. I'm just being extra, y'all. But yeah, I will be in Charlotte, North Carolina on Saturday. So if y'all are more than welcome to come out. Like I said, I'll be speaking on I'm gonna keep that secret. I already got a subject point, and I'm gonna work from there. So I'm gonna be for the next couple of days working on my talking points. That's the best way to put it. Talking points. Oh, I'm sorry. Not in Charlotte. I take that back, y'all. High Point, North Carolina. Sorry. I take that back. I will be in High Point, North Carolina. Y'all know, I'm sorry, Saints. Y'all know I don't know. Um, Yep, I got it, William. Thank you. High Point again. High Point, North Carolina. That's where I be. See, yeah, that's where I would be. See, y'all know I don't know nothing about this area. Saints, I've been looking. Wait a minute. I done got directions set for Charlotte, everything. So it will be again in High Point, North Carolina. So but I know he knows I'm good. That's my brother. But it's gonna be interesting. I am coming out, like I said, out of my shell per se. I don't have I don't, I'm not really like in a shell, but I'm just like, yeah. Everybody says if you meet Maury Douglas, he gonna make you speak. He gonna snatch you out of your shell. He gonna be like, oh, you have a shell, we're gonna shatter it right now. So because what most people don't know is Benaiah is kind of like a little shy, but Maury Douglas be like, come on out of that shyness. We done with that. So I am excited. I'm so excited to do this. It's an honor. I'm grateful that God has given me the opportunity, that people would think enough of me to ask me to come and speak anywhere. So but I'm grateful to y'all for the opportunity, and it's a blessing, and I am so excited. The reason I'm whispering, Saints, because my daughter's doing a presentation for class, so I'm trying not to be too loud and animated like I normally am. So can y'all hear me pretty good? Let me know. Hit one if you can hear me. Oh, what was that in my throat? I'm sorry. Hit one if you can hear me. What is going on? Why is everything so slow? Okay. Hit one if you can hear me. So okay. All right, great. So what, you know what? Let me stop acting like this. Yeah, what is going on with y'all? I hope y'all are I hope y'all enjoying the series that we've been doing with Kickoff Sabbath. That's what I'm calling it. And I'm still going to do Kickoff Sabbath on Friday as planned. That's not going to change. It'll be a little later. Instead of 9 p.m. Eastern, it'll be 9:30 Eastern, because I plan to pull out at a certain time, and I should be in High Point in by 7 or 8. So I'll be doing the live, where I am. So, but I'm still doing it. We're still doing the next series, which is dealing with I think Pergamus. What did I say? That's what I meant. And Smarter. That's what I meant. So let me see. Let me pay attention to this chat as well. But yeah. So with that being said, y'all got to be there on Friday. It's 9:30 Eastern. We're still going live. We're still going to do the Sabbath kickoff. This is something that I am going to try to consistently do every Friday night. Do this because something good to segue into Saturday. And without, any debating. What is my dog doing? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. She's over me right now. She is really done with me. She's over it. So let me take this hot jacket off. If you coming in here, lay down. Oh my goodness. She is upset because my daughter is not rocking with her right now. My daughter is doing homework and has literally shut her out the room, and she ain't taking it too well. So I wasted some on my shirt. So bear with me. So she not rocking with that right now, y'all. But what was I saying? Um, yeah. So this will be a ongoing series. I want to talk about. We're going to be talking about the seven churches. That's first. We're gonna kind of get past that. And do some good conversations and teachings on that. I want to make sure that everybody's, kind of good. Because these are some what y'all don't understand. A lot of things that we're talking about, I've had questions about. I've had questions about the seven churches. I've had questions about 1,000 year reign. I've had questions about um what other subjects dealing with Israel and the fate and how Israel is going to be dealt with. Well, how Israel is going to be, their role in the last days. It's a lot of little things that I have questions about that I want to talk about. Hold on, let me see. Abiyah, Sister E might be closer to you. High Point is, yeah, I'll be in High Point, North Carolina. How far is how far is High Point from Charlotte? That's my question. Because I was actually thinking about driving into Charlotte just to check it out. But you know what? The weather isn't the best to do that. But how far is Charlotte and High Point? Because again, I don't know the area. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Oh, no wonder you was catching me. Yep, Charlotte is an hour away. So I'm so sorry, family. High Point it is. Um, but yeah, I'll be out there. But like I said, Friday, these Fridays, Sabbath events, it's just these are the things I had questions about. These are the things that I kind of was like, what is, how do the seven churches play into the last days? What does that symbolize? A lot of people look at it as being allegory, some look at it as being real. I look at it like it's true, like there are seven churches out here. Um, and everybody's affiliated with different churches. And I think it's dealing with more of your character and your belief structure as well. So it's a lot of little things that I've learned. So with um, these conversations are also for me to learn. I've done like little, research here and there when it's dealing with certain aspects of revelation. But there are still things that you're gonna never totally understand. So, but I'm enjoying these. I'm enjoying bringing on individuals like Black Tastic, Pastor Renise, my boy Zadok, Young Chimney, and also including other people. You'll see other people on the panel as well with these type of conversations. I wanted to kind of start out small because it was like a pilot, what I would consider to be a pilot, to say, okay, I'm gonna try and see and check and see how this, see if this works, see if the people are good with it. How am I gonna do it? I was gonna do it anyway, but I wanted to kind of see, how I was gonna do it, how I was gonna structure it. So it seems like the structure I'm at now is good. So expect more of these series. And really my focus will be on revelation and dealing with eschatology. um I want to bring Teo and Dante on as well, because I know they're very good when it comes to eschatology. I'm gonna make sure that because Jacobo was up there with us last time, so I'm gonna reach out to him and make sure he can be on for the next couple of series. So because he does, like I said, an amazing job too with eschatology. In fact, that's where I learned a lot of my eschatology was from them, from Yacoba and Teo. So shout out to them. I give them props. Um, but oh, thank you. Thank you. Um, but yeah, I want to do, like I said, get through the seven churches. and get an understanding of the seven churches, and where they stand in the last days, dealing with Israel as well. Um, talk about what else did I say I want to talk about? Um, even dealing with the different the the wrath of God. That right there is going to be another one that's going to be very, 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 very. Um, it's going to be a lot. And how that's going to play out, you know. So I got to break it up in segments. Like I said, bear with me. I'm just typing stuff up as I can go, as I go with this. But this is going to be a whole series on eschatology, and that's how we're gonna do it. So and then after that we'll see where we go from there. But right now, for something just lead me to do more as it pertains to that, you know, understanding eschatology, because we know in most cases the church just didn't totally understand eschatology, and they brought a lot of confusion when it came to it. A lot of people don't like talking about it. I say talk about it. As long as you don't go into arguing and strife, I'm fine. But there's nothing wrong with having good, solid dialogue, because none of us are saying that, you know, we're 100, you know, but we're saying based off of what we've read and really, you know, praying about it. This is what we feel that, you know, this is what we think it, you know, far as what it means, the symbolism. What does, you know, revelation mean? What does this mean far as the seven, you know, different things like that. So so like I said, this will be a full out series. It won't be, like I said, long and drawn out. We're gonna try to make sure it stays interesting. um Oh yeah, we're gonna deal with the rapture as well and what that means, because, and I'm gonna make sure with that, rapture is one of those. Let me make sure I put my comments up. So he was asking that. Second X is asking about the rapture. I'm gonna bring a different. Rapture is one of those. I have to make sure that the panel is diverse and people are not sensitive. That's key. Because the rapture is just one of those that some are pre-trib, I mean pre-trib rapture, some are mid-trib rapture, some are just at the end. It is what it is. It depends upon where you stand. You'll get certain viewpoints. I'm kind of like, I see the scripture saying, you know, the ones that endure until the end shall be saved. So that make me just ask that question of, so why would that be in here if we are raptured up before the tribulation? And we got to be honest, we're in the midst of the tribulation now. We're in the midst of it. It's been crazy since, I want to say, since Christ ascended. There's so many things in prophecy that has transpired that people just like, we're waiting. I'm like, we already going through it. So but yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was never truly rapture because I learned about it at such a late age, and it still was something that just never made sense to me with some aspects of scripture. And it just said, why would, you know, the patience of the saints are those that follow his commandments and have faith in Jesus. So I said, wait a minute, aren't the saints raptured up? You know, those little things like that make me ask those questions. So, and there's nothing wrong with those type of conversations and those type of discussions. I just will say that we have to be very, 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 very respectful, because people are going to have different views, including myself, Blacktastic, because Blacktastic, I think, is pre-trib. I'm more like, I think we're going to have to weather through this thing. Not to say that pre-trib isn't true, because if he come get us before everything happened, I'm good. But then you have an area in where we believe that, you know, he's going to take us to a place of safety. So that goes into the other question of, is there rapture? So but we will have a panel, a bigger panel for that conversation. But I'm gonna be very, very mindful of who I bring in for that, because most people, like I said, are very sensitive when it comes to that. So I got to be very careful. But it's a good conversation to have, and I cannot wait to have it. So I'm just ready. I'm excited. So I hope y'all enjoy my back, y'all. I'm tired. I hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all are enjoying, like I said, the not pre, but the kickoff Sabbath. So, like I said, it's gonna be strongly deal. It's gonna have a strong right now. We're gonna have strong conversation about eschatology. So, I would say take notes. If you have questions from a prior conversation, what I can do is if you email me questions and say, put in the subject line questions from prior show or question and put the show title in there, I'll open the floor at the very beginning and have question and answer for anybody that has questions. I will say that Patreon get their questions answered first and then everyone else. And y'all know I ain't finna do y'all like that. Everybody put it like this. Yeah, I can't show partiality. Y'all all gonna get y'all questions answered. Long as they're sensible. Now, if they crazy, I understand. Y'all know me. I'm like, Y'all know I tell y'all on the live, Saints ain't finna do this. But I just think this is good for the family, good for us. We gotta get out of fight mode. That's my whole thing. And I'm just like, where the spirit leads me, I'm gonna go. And right now the spirit is not saying, spirit has not led me back into the world of kickboxing. That's what I call it. On other people's channel. So that right there is a done deal for me. So anybody want to say, Sister E? Nope, not doing it. So but know that I'm gonna have like I said, a bunch of people coming on, good people, good solid scholars, good solid theologians within the Israelite community and other communities as well. They just have to be, like I said, respectful. Y'all, stop it. Tia, y'all, I'm not answering that question. Tia, y'all is being you done threw me all the way off, Tia, y'all. But like I said, these questions, like I said, we get them answered, and it's gonna be interesting. Tia, y'all, why you got your eye? Why is the eyeballs looking at me? Yeah, y'all are something else. We talking about my shows on Friday. Y'all are something else. That's all I gotta say. Y'all are something else. So but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna segue into a bunch of conversations. That's gonna be fruitful. But yeah, I just had to leave the world of, I call it the world of kickboxing, because that's what we were doing. Me, Dante, and all of us. We was thrown in the ring, and it was just like fight. Yeah, I don't have any ill. The interesting part of the thing with him, I don't have any ill will towards Brian. I just pray for him. As far as me being involved in it, no, I'm done. And I hate to say that because I had such a wonderful time on Brian's panel. I've had such a wonderful time learning from Brian. But yeah, I can't allow myself, for my own sanity and my own peace, allow myself to get in that anymore. I extended an olive branch when I did the live, and I even called him after I did the live to have a conversation with him. about what I did, because if I did something like that, in reference to Beran, and I knew that he was going to misinterpret it, I actually called him, and he told me he'll call me back, and I have not talked to him since then. So I'm not really upset about it, because that was the end of it, even before that conversation, because I saw where it was turning. And like I said, I'm not angry with him. I have no bitterness towards him. I pray for him. I know he's been talking about me like normal, but hey, they talked about Jesus. He was our Messiah. He's our Messiah. Not was, but he is our Messiah. So yeah, I have to. Now I ain't gonna make it seem like Sister E ain't didn't get mad. Oh yes, I'm human. I was like, did this just ooh, I had to go there. Man, when I tell y'all, man, y'all heard man come out. Second Exodus know what that means. When you hear somebody go man, I saw myself, I was like, he crazy, he know I'm crazy too. So two crazies, just yeah. He know I'm both us crazy. My crazy though, I know I have to just stay calm, cause yeah, I can't allow myself to lose my temper. So it's not pretty for anybody. And yeah. So yeah, but I did get mad for a second. And bruh, the new one is bruh. I done heard that too. Man, my dog is really getting on my nerves. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Um, what's going on, Pastor Kelly? You want to come up here? I know you. Let me see. I forgot. So don't talk about me. I know we talked today, and you said if you go live, sis, let me know. And I forgot. So hold on. I've been forgetting a lot lately. One, because I feel like I'm just in chill woosah mode. Like I'm just in like I'm just like chill. It's like I'm on a whole nother level of calm and peace. Cause yeah, when he did that video and called himself coming for me, I was like, Doc. I had to snort on that one, but you know what that means. Somebody say Doc from Memphis, that means, but that's neither here nor there. Let people be people. Let bygones be bygones. I'm not mad at them. I'm just gonna pray for them. And call it a day. Hold on. Alrighty. All right. I had to give him this link, but yeah. Yep. I just sent it. I sent it to you. I just texted to you. But yes, I am. I'm kind of good. I'm at peace. And like I said, I'm not mad at him. That's what's so crazy. I'm not even mad at him. I'm just like, dude, that was a better way of handling your stuff. You don't talk about nobody. I got a problem with Yacoba. Well, one time I did kind of blow up on Yacoba on his channel. I had a lot going on, Saints. Me and Yacoba arguing, that's not pretty. That was funny. I didn't mean to. I was mad. And yeah, it didn't turn out right. And Tayo had to come get us and say, now both of y'all gonna have to stop. But we apologized and said we ain't gonna do it no more. We sorry. But yeah, but even then, all of us have our moments, but it's just like things are going too far. It's going way too far. It's getting. I'm kind of my spirit, my spidey senses. I'm just joking. It's just like it's getting out of control, and we gotta get our emotions in check before it gets ugly. because emotions are all over the place, you know, on the other side. So, and I don't want it to lead, to anybody. Just it's getting worse. So, Spirit is just saying, back away and let it be, and let it be what it's gonna be. But like I said, I will say that I think that was the best decision. And then, God was leading me to do more as far as the community and spending more time with y'all and doing more stuff um doing stuff like the teachings that we do on Friday. Hold on. What did he say? Hold on. Did he say something? I'm reading. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm just like, I just feel like, just sometimes the best way to deal with things when people are very emotional like that, is just to walk away. It's better to just walk away. And that's why I was just like, I'm good. I'm not getting in that anymore. Ow, ow. Y'all heard that. I was trying to fix my shirt. My back is itchy. Um, but yeah, it was getting ugly. It was getting real ugly, and I was like, let me back on up out of this, cause yeah, I don't feel like that. I don't. I mean, it's ugly. Um, but I'm at peace with it. Here's Pastor Kelly. All right. Okay, I added you to the stream. Why is it not? Oh wow. It's not even allowing you to get. Okay, I'm adding you and it's not allowing you. Can you see if you can get on your other account? Because, oh, there you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. What's going on?
Not much, sis. What's the discussion tonight?
I'm just talking. I'm just telling them what's going on this weekend, about the series, about that I'm getting ready to do on eschatology, how the panel is going to be diverse with different people when it comes to the belief system, when it comes to um when it's dealing with eschatology. And then I kind of mentioned a few things as it pertained to, a lot of us just kind of walking off from um Berean. But it was just a whole hodgepodge of stuff. But really it was just to, kind of update everybody of what's going on. Some of the steps that a lot of us are taking, like myself and others. And how we're gonna, do more things on on our channels and get back refocused, and get off of these panels and arguing and fighting. So we're going to, kind of get refocused. I know everybody is resetting because a lot of, like I said, they're so used to, us fighting and going on channels and fighting, and that now it's just like a reset with everybody, even people in the audience, because I know that a lot of people unsubbed and are not, that made a conscious decision to say we're not supporting that anymore because some people feel, and these are conversations I've had with people. Like I said, I was telling people, I said, I'm not mad at Brent by no means. I'm not angry with them. I think the beef comes when we make those type of attacks on someone. If it be Majors, if it be myself, if it be Dante, and you don't even know the whole story, and yourself, as well, the attacks coming your way, about, who is who, what is what, how was you involved, and you're sitting there saying, I don't know. I wasn't. I don't even want to talk about the subject because we're done with that. But it's just like, I'm just Let them know that I'm done. Either you and someone just said this, and they're right. I have nothing to prove. We have nothing to prove. I am who I am. If you don't like my DNA, whatever, that's on you. You've made it carnal. Because if they would stop looking at the carnality of me saying that I am, because they're looking at it like I'm trying to push DNA, you trying to push DNA. When majority of our lives, I don't sit and talk about DNA. Now we do have discussions, on topics as it pertains to DNA, but we do a whole bunch of things. We talk about, my channel, we talk about DNA, we talk about current affairs, we talk about Bible scripture. Like now I'm getting ready to do the whole eschatology. It's a bunch of stuff that we talk about. But if the problem is my DNA and who I say I am, just quit talking to me and we should be good. But I think, this whole thing with the pews and all that, and I'm like, it's like you was looking for something. You needed something.
Yeah, what's sad is, and we tried to explain what transpired initially, what initiated all the, jump started all this stuff. And what many people don't know is even the initial video that I did it, what, 3 years ago? And it was embedded on a channel that me and my cousin, Pastor Jerry Carr, has. Um,
Mhm.
and people say I talk about the pews all the time. There's over almost 200 videos there. And there's only 3 videos there that I talk about the pews. You know, um, I never refer to the pews as a form of identification, but a breadcrumb to understanding more about our history. And so it's been taken from that with people looking for something and started to trigger a narrative without even engaging me initially. It made several videos, right? And so my whole issue with the whole thing, like even you allowed an opportunity for us to come together and talk, even in spite of me being upset about it, and I agreed to. And their group decided that they wanted to just keep things through uh, the internet. I mean, through Facebook posts, you know. And so the unfortunate thing about that is, you know, I was watching Sinetta TV earlier, and I normally don't watch Sinetta TV, but this go round, they had an issue going on there, and they kind of sound like some of the things that we brought up as a community. Apparently, Garfield, who's doing his 20 for 20 scholars, brought someone on there that actually went against one of the guys from the conscious community, you know, and all of them stuck together. They had issues with Garfield. You know, what's his name? Jabari shared his thoughts about, hey, Garfield, why are you going to allow this person that's not even part of our community
Yeah.
to come and throw us under the bus? And all of them agreed, like, hey, Garfield was wrong. But in the end, Sinetta said, even though he disagreed with it, he said, Jabari, we're not going to handle things the way that we saw Garfield handle. He's still our brother. We'll reach out to him offline. And so, what really upsets me about the whole situation is we've heard Brother Barine even say that Majors is his brother, right? My relationship with him is not like Majors, but said Majors is his brother. But instead of reaching out to him and say, hey, let's talk about this offline, it was made into what we see today. You
Yep.
know, allowing people that's not even part of our community. When I say part of our community, whether we know our identity or not, we're still part of the same community. But out of all the other groups out here, we're the only ones that will allow other people to come in and disrespect us. And
Yep.
so, just with your point, what you were saying, I've said for what, about a year and a half, that hey, I don't have to prove anything to anyone. This is my family history. And so you're telling me to come and explain my family history and traditions that was handed down to me and explained to me. So that's what really upset me about the whole thing. So that's why I just said, hey, forget it. I'm not even going to deal with it anymore. They had these lynch. We could say that it was like a form of forming a lynch mob. It went from being discussions about. I actually I never had a discussion about doctrine with them, but it went from trying to mend the bridge, sir, per se, to basically calling us all kinds of names and insulting us and all those different things. But I always, now we all still handle things in the utmost respect, you
Yeah.
know, and then to see where things are right now, to and to know that he knows that when I say he, Brother Breen knows we don't get down with the way that he's trying to promote things or has pushed things out there. And it's just unfortunate. It's just very unfortunate because when I saw what he said about you, making it a us against them, and we were trying to break down that barrier
Mhm.
of saying it's not about us against them, where we're all believing in the same, I mean, teaching the same text, believing the same Most High, and all those different things, but yet we still got thrown in the bus, under the bus. So with that being said, we all turned the corner from the foolishness. And it just proved that no matter what is said, what we say is going to be taken in a way
Yep.
that's completely the opposite of what was intended.
Correct.
We already see it on full display.
Yep.
And last point that I'll make is even for their own professor to literally say the very thing that I've been saying for years, that I didn't just say it was Hebrew on the pews. I said, get Ez on the pews, right?
Yep.
Said that for years. They even had the video that they made videos off of. They made videos off of that. And now everyone's silence about it.
Yep.
So again, it's sad that it went to where it is right now. And unfortunately, people were thinking that we were going back and forth about the pews, which we really wasn't. you
Mm-mm.
know if you go to my channel, YouTube channel, for us that we woke now, it's 6 videos about the pews. Two of them was actual videos. The other one was the response about the IP, and then we had discussions on each video that I posted. So it's like 6 videos out of what, over 120 videos that I've done. But they have made, between Brother Beran now, Vocab Alone, Abu, and Faithful to God, they have made over 40 videos about me alone. Just me alone, not even adding your name into the loop, not adding Moray Brown into the loop, not adding Dante into the loop, not adding Jacoba into the loop. Just me alone, they made over 40 videos about the pews about me. And that's where you know that it's gone way overboard. We should not have allowed, and we didn't do it, but allow other people that's not even part of our community to come try to tell us who we are and how and what our heritage is, what was shared and handed down to us. So we're going to keep moving forward, and that's why I'm thankful that all of us agree that we're just turning the corner, because the true colors are really coming to the light. Anytime you make comments, I mean, just call names, and you calling us liars and all kinds of stuff over something that was manufactured, you know, and again, we support our brother. Period. If Pastor Brown would choose to come out and put the professor information out there, so be it. If he choose not to, we support him one way or the other. But it was basically a tactic to try to put all of us against each other, and put Pastor Brown up under the bus and put the pressure on him to do something that, even if they put him out there, even if you put his information out there, what they would say is the only reason why he put what's his name, Professor Katz information out there, is because we put the pressure on him to do so. So it would never be taken in a way that it was going to be taken in a good way, no matter what, because they was going to always try to find something to say, hey, we got an aha moment. And so instead they tried to use that situation that's not really a situation, they use that to try to lump all of us in to say we got something against the Hebrew Israelite community.
Yeah. And that's all that they were looking for. Because I'm like, um, I mean, I was like, I words can't explain. I'm just like, how did we get here? That conversation should have been, if he had a problem with Majors, which I was shocked about. Like I said, it should have been a conversation with Majors. But I guess I'm wrong for telling people to go and tell them if you have an odd against your brother, go talk to them. I guess I'm wrong for saying that, but yeah. But I'm just not. I know I'm not wrong. I'm being sarcastic, y'all. But but I mean, that's why I'm just like where I am with this. And not to mention, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna leave that person alone. Um, yeah, I had to pray out about that person because he's definitely a snake. And I'm not talking about Berean, I'm talking about somebody else. And I'm not gonna say their name because that right there, I have to really pray to God about with my heart as it pertains to faithful to God. Because he is the sneakiest snake I've ever seen in my life, and I see right through him. And I hope he's watching and let him know I'm not afraid to call him the snake that he is. But y'all pray for me. But with that being said, I have to keep like I said, make this turn. And when I make this turn, with us making this turn, it just is, and it's just it was time anyway. Um, I just can't. It's just so funny how the snakes snuck in, and when the snakes got in, that's when everybody started acting crazy. So I was just like, I'm bowing out gracefully, and that's what I did. Bowed out gracefully, and I'm done. And I'm gonna keep doing what I do. And like I said, and they'll say, "Look at Sister, she called Faithful a snake." I sure did. Say it again. He's a snake. Be careful. Brand best, and that's my whole point. I was warning him that last video. Be careful because the snakes want you because they're mad at you and have made like false accusations about him and about myself and others, and it's just like, oh, it's just it's horrible. It is a mess. So that's why I was like, I'm gone. I'll catch y'all on the next go round and call it a day. I'm at peace with it.
You know,
So
and what's sad is even the ones that he's really going in on, for example, Dante. You know, Dante was encouraging us to, you know, to give him a chance. You know, even when we started having, you know, thoughts about it, he literally was encouraging us to give Brother Berean's channel a chance. Even Moray Brown was encouraging us to give Berean a chance.
yep,
You know, when we was like, hey, a while ago, we was like, no, we're just going to pull away from that.
yep,
But that's what's unfortunately about the whole thing, you know, the whole situation, because we see the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is you have people that just want to know the truth. They are babes that are just coming out of the church or just coming to wanting to come to an understanding of what's going on about truth, and we're sitting up here dealing with situation that has nothing to do with uh, scripture, that has nothing to do with doctrine, you know, but we're dealing with insults. They are seeing the very things that Christ told his disciples not to engage in.
correct,
And
correct.
so, you know, with that, you know, as we pointed out, not going to go back and forth with this foolishness anymore. And the only reason why they had discussions and conversations is by bringing our information up, bringing us up.
Oh yeah,
Uh, if you look at each one of their channels, when was the last time you've seen them actually do teachings?
man.
When
What's
was the
up?
last time you actually seen them sit down and say, hey, you know what? We don't need to have all these different people in here. Let's talk about some basic fundamentals. Let's deal with the Holy Spirit.
Yep,
Let's deal with, you know, what sanctification is. Let's deal with what justification is. Let's deal with the beatitude. We don't see any of those things playing out. The primary discussion has been our community.
Yep, and that's key. That's a very point that I made. That it's if you want views, put Sister E in your subject line. If you want views, put Dante in your subject line. If you want views, Pastor Kelly, Teo, Benai. You want views? Click. That's our names are clickbait. That's what's so funny. I've turned into a clickbait. It's like if you put our pictures or our names in any of your title lines for your videos, you're gonna get hits. Because people are gonna want, oh, what are you getting ready to say about this person? And it's like, this is where we are. That's why I was just like, they will no longer be clickbait for me. And really, I don't know how I ended up on this subject. And really, I was on this subject because I was just I forgot. I'm pray for me, y'all. I'm sleepy. But yeah, we're not gonna stay here. And I really didn't mean to make this turn here, but we're here now, and I just wanna just let everybody know. Keep your head up, keep praying for, and even pray for him. And pray that we continue on. And like I said, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing because this is like it's
It,
it's just I
it
want.
cannot be real with you, Sister E, and I want y'all to understand. This will let you know that even though this is my sister right here, but we have different things that we disagree with. We don't agree on everything.
Hmm.
Because right now, I'm in the Samuel mode right now.
Yeah,
When the Most High said to Samuel, "How long are you going to mourn for King Saul?"
correct.
Because for me, I did a lot of praying, I did a lot of fasting. We've been dealing with this stuff for almost 5 years,
Yeah,
and when things bottom out the way that it did, after I went on the channel and gave them the opportunity to confront me, say, "Hey, just set a date." My only requirement was no one hide behind fake names and avatars.
hmm,
And what happened? They made more videos, got ugly, called me liars, all kinds of stuff. So now where I'm at now, and me being a pastor, it takes a lot for me to get to this place. Now I'm taking the advice that the Most High said to King Saul. I mean, to Samuel. How long are you going to mourn for Saul?
yeah,
Now it's in a place now that the only way Saul is going to change, or things are going to shift, is for King Saul to say, you know what, I repent. I'm not going to make any more excuses.
yeah,
Because King Saul, remember, he had opportunity to go directly to the Most High, but he put more energy of going to see a soothsayer to have
yeah,
Samuel's spirit raised from the dead, only for him to get bad news that he's going to join Samuel the very next day. And that's what I see about the UA community, and that's what I see about what these guys have done. They literally gone in cahoots with an atheist,
wow,
racist, a
correct,
Roman Catholic, all of these different groups, just so that way they can try to prove that we are what they want to use the term heretics. You
yeah,
know, these terms that they have no clue about. They want all of these. They just like Saul. Saul went to a soothsayer, and
yeah,
even the scripture says that Saul hid his countenance. The lady didn't even know that it was King Saul. So when you start dealing with lies and you're willing to go to the depths like that, you no longer will be recognizable. So now where I'm at now, it's one of those things. Most time I'm just going to leave. I'm going to take my hands off of it, and I'm going to leave it in your hands. And only thing I will ask is if you can have mercy on them. Kind of like this last analogy I give is like when you watching a horror movie. And I always use Friday the 13th. I'm showing my age by saying that the original Friday the 13th. But we all been there. We watching a horror movie. You see the killer in the woods, and you always have that one camper when they all get ready to go off into doing their thing. That one camper say, "Oh, I forgot something." You know what I mean? And they go back into the cabin, and you're literally saying to yourself, "Don't go inside the cabin. The killer is inside there." And what
hmm,
happened? They go there anyway. And so now they try, they hear a noise when they get ready to leave the cabin, and you really going in it. You like, you stupid, I mean, that's me. I'm animated. You stupid, don't go into there. Don't inspect, run, flee. And what ends up happening? They hear a sound, they go inspect, and no matter how loud you yell at the screen, no matter how many names you call that character, guess what? You cannot change the for of the movie. You cannot change the script. You have to what? Allow the movie to play out. Only thing you can do is hope that if that character encountered that killer, that character has enough strength to get away and not put themselves back in that position. And that's how I see this whole situation. No matter how much we yell, no matter how much we scream, certain things just going to have to play out. Only thing we can hope is that it's not too late for them to shift. They're not so far at a point of no return that that they can't come back to the Most High, repent, and make it right to Him. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm just leaving it in the Most High's hands, and I'm not losing no. Even not that I lost any sleep on it, but I'm not, putting any efforts over to that group anymore
Oh yeah.
whatsoever.
I mean, when I was like, um, I was laughing because I was thinking about how um when we first came in contact with when Bren and them first came in contact with Bren and with Teo and Dante and Yacoba, and it's just how they were just open. Like I said, Dante was the very one that when people were just like, I'm done, Dante will say, no, y'all, let's keep doing this. Because there were days when we were going on the panel where we was just like, I'm not going up there. And then Dante being Dante know when he go, I'ma go. That's a strange thing. When he go up there, I'm gonna have to go up there with him because he'll go up there by himself and fight everybody on the panel, and I just be like, let me go up here, and before you know, me and Dante fighting, and then you throw your Kobe in, and it was just like, we'll get off. We'll be like, I'm tired. We're not doing this no more. And Dante be like, no, let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep doing this. So he had a lot of faith in Berea, and a lot of us was like, I'm not going back up there. Um, it was me and Dante because I wouldn't mind going. I mean, I had a lot of faith in Berea. Um, because I rocked with him. Before I rocked with anybody, I rocked with him. So it was just like, okay, I'm cool with that. But everybody else was like, stay off there, stay off. And I think that last go round, I was done. And then Dante made the final decision, say he was done. So and I think Dante done. I don't know. I think he's done.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's done.
yeah, and sis, and many people don't know. Even though me and Dante, Dante, he goes in. People don't realize I go in too. I fight just the same, but I had to, really look at the bigger picture, because I have an assembly that the Most High has me leading, and I can't allow myself to be in a position to where so I can compromise the assembly. And so, that's why it's just like I had to just completely pull away from all of that, because it took a lot for me. Firsthand, I was ready, like, hey, look, I'm getting ready to shut some stuff down.
Correct.
But then what they don't realize, I know these guys don't have the resources that they try to make it out to be. I
And
know that they have families. I know that they're some of those guys are living paycheck to paycheck, and they can't afford uh, to have their channels shut down, because many of them getting their monies from that. You know, you and I have a professional job. You know what I mean? We have a professional a skill set that we do. I don't make money off of our assembly. I never have, never did. But I do very well for myself, and I'm the sole provider in my household. You know what I mean? And so I know that these people have that, and they're not making what I'm making. They're not making what you're making. They're not making what some of our brothers and sisters are making. So that's what made me kind of hesitant about taking certain actions, because I know that they don't have the resources like talking about it, you know, and before it to go to this place where it is right now, that's what makes it unfortunate. And that's why it gets to the point that it's like, you know what, enough is enough. It is what it is. Drawing a line. Um, like my old pastor had to tell me when I had to fire my first employee, and then you know how that goes. That's
Mhm.
never a good feeling. And he just said either it's going to be your paycheck or his paycheck,
Correct.
you know. And I had to think about that. You know, I was a young director, you know, young director,
Mhm.
and I had to think about that. It's like, you know what, that's absolutely correct. So it's either going to be my salvation covering this household, or I'm going to chase behind theirs, and I just can't. I just couldn't do that. So we got a lot of work that we need to deal with, you know, because think about what's happening right now. You know, we still dealing with the corona stuff. We still dealing with other things that are coming down the pike. My cousin, Pastor Jerry Carr, posted a video on the flu shots that's causing people's limbs to wither,
What?
literally. Yeah, if you go to as God's as God's movement on YouTube channel, you'll see he uploaded a video about what's happening with the vaccines for the flu shots. You know, so the COVID-19 has been taking a lot of attention, drawing a lot of attention, but you know, many have completely forgot about the flu shots. So yeah, that's what's that he just posted a video of a few days ago, and I want to give props to Pastor Jerry Carr, my cousin, and you know, props to the late Bishop Jerry Carr, who was his father. But yeah, he's been putting a lot of great information out about the vaccines and things along that line. And I encourage you guys, go take a look at that at the channel. It's called the As God's Movement YouTube channel. And so he's been putting a lot of great information out there about the vaccines, about you know, the viruses, and about the government as well. So I encourage you guys to look at that. So yeah, but he just put a video out there about the vaccines, the flaws in the flu shot vaccines. This particular batch.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to do something on that. I'm gonna have to do something research that too as well. But I mean, um, but like I said, we'll. I'm at a point now where I'm kind of good. I'm at peace. Y'all has given me peace in moving forward. He wants me to move forward and move to the next phase. I look at it as phases. Sometimes you got to close chapters in your life that, you know, even though they are hurtful or not even hurtful, because I'm like I said, the funny thing is I expected it. The crazy thing is I expected it. I was just like, this is going too good. I'm one of those. I'm just waiting for the what they could say the shoe to drop or whatever to drop. Um, but I mean, it was a chapter in my life. I look back at the Sunday seminary time. Sunday seminary time was a blessing for me at that time. Because it,
Until you showed your DNA,
yeah,
until you did your live DNA.
when I showed my live DNA, Sherry Love wasn't happy. She was like, she wanted my head on a platter, and still does. It's funny to me. I laugh at her because she's humorous. But but like I said, it was a blessing at the time. I met wonderful people by way of Sunday seminary. I gotta look at, you know, the people I came in contact with. I came in contact with you and Majors because of Sunday seminary. And different people, the people within Sunday seminary, Jeff and Father G and Eric, all those guys, we all kind of Mike Baker, we all, you know, did our thing together, you know, and we built together. And then other things that came from the channel. So I gotta look at the, you know, to see the blessings from it. Um and grow from it. I gotta, you know, keep it moving. I'ma pray, like I said, for Berin and where he's going. I don't know where he's going with this. I'm just kind of like I'm checked out. Like I'm really checked out because I'm just like You know, it did you. I don't know. Like I said, Sinetta, you brought up a great point. Sinetta could have easily went in on Garfield, easily, but he didn't. He said, if we do this, you can't change. I think he said you can't change what you say on the internet. Everybody be taking splices, and before you know it, it'll be an all-out war. You know, he said I talked to my brother on the side. He said that, even though Garfield was wrong. I saw from what I saw he was wrong. Um, Sinetta didn't say either or. Sinetta stayed neutral in the conversation, and his neutrality. I hope I'm saying it not right. Neutrality had,
Neutrality.
yep, has helped him to grow as a channel. And he even said, I made mistakes. I would choose sides and get mad and go off. He said, I would make that mistake. He said, but um, I've gotten better with it. Come on, lay down. I'll take you outside in just a second. Lay down. Um, sit. All right, lay down. I'm sorry, my dog is being extra right now. But because I'm gonna get ready to close up so I can take her outside. But
It's a shame that you what you're doing to that dog.
that dog is being a diva right now. He's being an extra diva. But yeah, Sinetta being neutral has helped him and helped him grow, and that's all that we said. Brand stay neutral. He claims he wanted us to stay on our side. I used to tell people, I said, quit calling him Israel because he don't think he's Israel. He's a Cushite. Leave him alone. Um, but we didn't want him to. We the crazy thing is we ain't trying to make people believe nothing. Either you do or you don't. If you don't,
Yeah.
we cool with it. But you know you're not
Well,
gonna like us. So come on, lay
you
down.
know, like what's his name? I see him in the chat. What's his Rimal Yahoo Smiley? He makes a great point, and something that we've been saying it for the longest is that um, Israel got hustled, and continue to get hustled. And how does that happen? Is the playbook, and guys, I'm going to bring the playbook back over the next couple of weeks. Once I get past the project, I'm actually have a lecture I have to do at Virginia Union out here in regards to the Gullah. So I have to do a lecture coming up, so I'm preparing for that. But um, to the point of what uh, he pointed out is the fact that, and we've been saying this for a while, what these guys do, they to draw attention to their channels, they will literally um, put something up about the Hebrew Israelites, whether they drop a CD, whether they drop a book, whether they trying to promote a conference. Their playbook was always to mention the Hebrew Israelites because they know that it would draw us to there, you know, to want to defend defend ourselves, and that's how they build up their build up their YouTube platforms because they figured that whether it's good good likes or dislikes, they're still getting uh, the traffic coming through their channels, and that's how they grow their platforms. Bishop Mason done that. Damon Richardson done that, and we see Brother Rain and some of the other guys. Vocab, all of those guys have done the same thing, and that's why you see they always mention it never fails when they start the attention start dying down. They got to bring up Hebrew Israelites to draw the attention back to themselves, to kind of bring up their views again. So, and I've said this years ago, dealing with Bishop Mason and those guys to our community, stay away from their channels. Don't read it. I mean, don't buy into anything that they say about us. Let them do what they're going to do there, and we just keep moving forward. I will not be on there anymore. I made it clear that I'm not dealing with any of that. I gave them their opportunity to confront me. None of them did. So again, we have more than enough work to do on our end. We have more than enough people that really want to hear the truth. Just want to hear downright teaching. Free from all the foolishness.
Yep, yep, I agree. I agree. So I will say
Oh,
that.
and sister, yeah, I sent you the link too if you want to. The link that I told you about to the video with um, Pastor Jerry Carr posted. So
Okay.
I sent it to you in the comments like private chat if you want to share that. But yes, that's where that's the hustle right there, and that's hopefully the rest of our brothers and sisters will see the same thing. Is that, hey, you know what? We're just gonna just kind of like with our monies in our community, we're not going to support the very companies that are oppressing us, the very companies that are racist, that hate our people.
Yep. Yep. So we can do something like probably tomorrow on COVID. I gotta take this little pesky dog outside because she keeps standing there looking at me like she is in sheer panic because she wants to go outside. So yeah, she just standing there staring
She
at me and
going to that dog.
that is too funny. She is staring at me and staring at the door the whole time, like, can you please take me outside? So I'm getting ready to call it a night. Plus I'm sleepy as well. What time is it? Oh man, it's 1 o'clock. I got an early somebody said that dog can't hold it. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy too. It's 1 o'clock. Okay? I was a part
Rest,
of it. It's me
rest of
too.
the dog, the tape, outline of the dog on the floor
Yeah. And he just
at your house.
yeah, that's funny. Come on, lay down.
you know,
But
but definitely appreciate this, sis, and to everyone that's tuning in, just keep praying for us, and we just keep moving forward. We just not allow these distractions to take us away from the bigger picture. And
yep,
there's some additional things that are coming down the pike, but they're going to continue to talk. But just don't feed into it. Let them talk. Let them do whatever they want to do.
Pastor Kelly,
Let's keep
can't
it
hear you. Thank you. Also, thanks for your super chat, Brother Bruce. Um, yeah, you broke up for a second. But yeah, it's time to let it go.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep, yep, I can.
Okay. Well, yeah. I think we had our power been going on and off since Saturday
Wait a minute, y'all's power
because
been
it's
going on and on?
ice storms.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it's been going on and off since Saturday, and so I think the internet has been going in and out as well. So our power went out about even today. It went out about I want to say about 2 or 3, and it didn't come
Oh,
back on to about 9ish.
tonight at
Yeah,
night?
it's been going in and out all weekend. Yeah, it's been going in and out.
I ain't really been feeling that here. I'm kind of glad, but yeah,
Well,
I know
I'm
it.
in the country anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. So and I know like in Texas and stuff they're doing that, but I think they're doing that on purpose in Texas to conserve energy. I thought that's what was going on, but
That's what I
I'm
think they're doing out here because there's no ice, no trees down. But this been happening since Saturday,
my
literally.
question is, what energy are they trying to? What's the purpose of the gain of them doing this? I'm confused on that one. I'm real confused on that.
I'm not even
Like,
sure.
I'm like, what you trying to save the energy for? What are you getting ready to do? So, but yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting ready to
Well, I know
cut.
tomorrow I'm gonna make sure my generator's straight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I
So
got a generator, but I gotta pull it out and get it going. Because it's like by the time you think to pull it out and get it started, put the gas in it, the lights come back on. You know
yep,
what I mean?
that's
So yeah,
funny.
but yes, it's going to get you some rest. I'm gonna take it down too because I gotta get up early as well. But appreciate you, sis. And anytime, let me
All
know
right.
the next time you want me to jump on or any one of the discussions. Just let me know.
Okay, I definitely will let you know. And thanks again for joining me. And family, thank y'all for joining and thank y'all for supporting us. We will continue on with the plan. What do you say at the end of every service, Pastor Kelly?
Can't go back. Can't stay here. Keep moving forward.
Correct. That's key. So Y'all just keep doing it. Y'all keep on moving forward. We're good. We're going to keep moving forward. I'll do some COVID conversations this weekend. I'll probably do one Wednesday and do, like I said, my normal kickoff Sabbath Friday night discussions. So I'll do that as well. But we're going to stay focused and do what we're supposed to do. So thank y'all again for supporting us, and y'all have a wonderful evening. You got anything else to say, Pastor Kelly, before we cut out?
Oh, you summed it all up.
All right then. All right, family. Y'all have a good one.